Buckle up and get your freak on. I'm about to explain your Milwaukee Bucks in 3 levels of difficulty. Level 1. Fresh Fish. So, you're a fresh fish, and you want the tea on Milwaukee. If you live in the Midwest, you might have already heard about some plucky young immigrant boy who's changing up the culture and causing the old-fangled working class of yesteryear to lose their jobs. Well, get used to it, because this Greek freak ain't going nowhere anytime soon. His name is Giannis Antetokounmpo, spelled exactly how it sounds. Antetokoupo. The Antetokounmpo Anthology is a story of rags to riches. As Nigerian immigrants, Giannis's parents struggled to find work as they raised their boys in the rough streets of Sepolia, a neighborhood in Athens, Greece. Giannis and his brothers missed meals and missed basketball practices in favor of peddling watches, bags, and sunglasses, hustling for euros on the streets to help feed the family. As a prospect, Giannis was lauded for his physical tools and athleticism, but scouts were doubtful about his lack of experience and questioned whether he has a killer instinct. Oh, let's see what the young Giannis had to say about that.
I'm an all-around player. I can jump, I can shoot, I can pass the ball. I can do everything in the court.
My heart is melting! Your Milwaukee Bucks stole this transcendental talent with the 15th selection of the 2013 NBA Draft. And since then, he's elevated his game year by year, intimidating opponents at 6 feet 11 inches tall with a 7'4" wingspan. That's 1.5 Danny DeVito's fingertip to fingertip. And foot speed that redefines what it means to be a big man in the league. Just check out what he can do.
Giannis, oh, that's 3 straight for Lopez, and here comes showtime. Antetokounmpo!
After swift eliminations from the playoffs in 2017 and 2018, Giannis has now led your Bucks to the top spot in the Eastern Conference. He electrifies the league with nearly 4 dunks every game, and he's made a serious campaign to be named this year's most valuable player. Level 2. So you're an on-again, off-again fan. You may be wondering what's so different about this year's Bucks. Apart from Giannis' individual leaps and bounds, Coach Mike Budenholzer has made a strong argument for Coach of the Year in his first season with the team. He's ramped up the speed of play and whipped out the D. Over the past year, the Bucks have leaped from 24th in the league defensively to becoming the league's stingiest team. And trust, this drag on a dime knows a thing or two about being stingy. Chris Middleton is the toady to Giannis' Scott Fergus, the Kendall to his Kylie, the Katya to his Violet Chachki. Middleton is having another consistent and efficient year, and he's finally earned his first All-Star appearance. At center, Brook Lopez has reinvented his career in his first year with the Bucks. He's taking and making more 3-balls than ever before, spreading the floor and converting at a nifty 37%. Your Bucks have added another big man to the mix. Nikola Mirotic looks to play some big-time minutes at power forward. Mirotic is the definition of a stretch 4, sinking 3-balls at a rate of 37% and making almost 3 threes per game. And that's not to mention discount Turkish James Franco, Ersan Ilyasova, who's also sinking 3s at 35% plus. Needless to say, Milwaukee, your front court is just not fair. Level 3.
Fancy.
As a real Fanji, you may recall that Giannis fought for former head coach Jason Kidd to keep his job. But taking a glance at Kidd's tenure, we can see that Jason squandered his squad's athletic abundance. For 3 years, he insisted upon a slow-it-down, grind-it-out offense that was frankly insulting to a team with weapons like Antetokounmpo. Fast forwarding to a year later,
Here he comes.
and we can see that Budenholzer rightfully set the Greek freak free. The Bucks have sped up their defense by 7 possessions per 48 minutes, as they move the ball like a tight tuck for increased open shot opportunities. As NBA fans, we are regularly treated to Point Freak, a system where this Greek Adonis penetrates the lane using all his muscle, speed, and nimble footwork. If the defense collapses, Antetokounmpo's height allows him to spot any number of options for a wide-open 3. But it isn't just the Freak who furiously ups the pace. Watch as Chris Middleton pushes the ball down the lane against my Raptors. drawing the defense in before dishing it out to Hill for a D'Antoni-esque 7 seconds or less three-point opportunity. Now, let's talk about how Milwaukee's whipped up the D in 2019. The Bucks have length, speed, and athleticism that is unrivaled. Their quick feet, active hands, and switchable defenders have resulted in the lowest dunk and layup attempts allowed per game in the NBA. They also limit their opponents to an average shot distance of a league-leading 15 feet, which is the same distance that I have to be from the fridge to realize that, I'm not hungry anymore. Thank you for watching this the whole way through. If you're new to basketball, let me know in the comments below what made you want to learn more about the Bucks. I'm Coco, Queen of the Court, reminding you to love your squad and respect your rivals, because you never know when you'll end up on the same team.